Here's what to expect on this episode of Eggbusters. If you went around and asked people what they thought the best video game for glitches was, you'd probably get a lot of people saying Ocarina of Time. So after 5 weeks of episodes, we're finally diving into this N64 legend, checking out 2 of the game's goofier party trick type glitches, including one that has Link playing as Ocarina in a place not quite suited for music, and another where breaking free from the confines of Kakariko Village means cooperating with Cuckoos. How do you pronounce that? Cuckoos. Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Eggbusters. So this week we're finally checking out Ocarina of Time after numerous requests to do glitches from this game. Unfortunately, I'm not doing any of the glitches I've been requested. There are a couple of reasons for this. The main one is that most of the glitches people are requesting are massive glitches that require getting really far in the game, even to the last battle, and I don't have time to do that. I'm working on it. We'll get there. Just not yet. So Ocarina of Time, as everyone knows, was released way back in 1998-7. I should know this. One of the two. And it was critical acclaim, of commercial, everyone loves it, blah, etc. We're mostly concerned about the glitches. So the first glitch we're testing today takes us to the Death Mountain Crater. It's a really, really hot place in Ocarina of Time. So hot, in fact, that you have to wear something called the Goron Tunic, or else Link will die simply by being in there for like 1 minute and 21 seconds, some weird number they decided to come up with. So the glitch says, if you take off the Goron Tunic and let that 1 minute 21 seconds timer run down to about 2 seconds, and then you leap off the edge with a fairy in a bottle, when you hit the ground, you'll die. The fairy will revive you when you're in the lava in the bottom of the volcano, obviously, because it's a volcano. You'll leap off the edge, hit the bottom, die, the fairy will revive you, and right when you get up after being revived, you can hit the ocarina button and actually be playing the ocarina while standing down in the lava, which sounds really, really silly, and weird, and dangerous. Let's check it out! Alright, before we begin, I just want to say, if you haven't played Ocarina of Time yet, if you are just watching this video purely just to see what can happen, if you haven't beaten Ocarina of Time yet, I highly recommend you do so before trying these glitches. You could still watch the video if you want, but even that, you might contaminate the experience of the game, because glitches are something that breaks the fourth wall, and you don't want to do that when you play. So, play the game if you haven't, and you have the capabilities to. Okay, enough of that sentimental crap. The first glitch we're doing today takes place... Oh, what the heck? I didn't... hold on. I have to get back to the stupid Death Mountain crater. Okay, now we're back up here on Death Mountain. Inside this little hole here, that's where Death Mountain crater is. You can see the glowing red of how hot it is in there. Contrary to what you're supposed to do in the real game, you take off the red tunic, because the red tunic makes it so you don't die inside Death Mountain Crater, and we want to. Now, the second thing you have to have is one of these that I also don't have. I need a fairy. Hold on. Okay, so once you have fairies, the only other thing you need is access to Death Mountain Crater and an ocarina, and it doesn't have to be the Ocarina of Time. It can be the weird brown one that Saria gives you that I can't... What is it, the Forest Ocarina? Who cares? But any ocarina and access to here will do. First thing you want to do is unequip the Goron Tunic and put on just the regular old Kokiri Tunic, or you can put on the Zora Tunic, and you'll see this timer appears. What the timer means is how long Link has left before he dies. And so we're going to wait for this to get down to about 1 second, and then we're going to leap off the edge, allow it to run out as we're falling. We'll die while we're falling, I think. And then if everything goes according to plan... Ooh, I almost jumped off. If everything goes according to plan, we'll be able to take out the ocarina, and we'll fall into the lava with the ocarina out. And then, I don't know if we can play it, actually. All I know is it looks weird, and that's why we're doing it. Alright, here we go. The fairy should be ready when it gets to 2 seconds. We'll die and fall into the lava. 2. Here we go! No, you stupid idiot! You stupid idiot! Well, now we have to find another fairy. Apparently there's a gossip stone in Death Mountain Crater somewhere, so we're gonna have to take a look. Maybe it's down here. Oh, hello, found it. Alright, time to try it again. Wait for the time to run out. And then this time we're gonna leap off somewhere that hopefully Link will not grab on. We'll roll off it, and that'll make sure we don't grab it. I hope. 5, 4, 3, 2. Perfect. Yeah, I don't know if that was supposed to happen. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Come on, take out the ocarina. I'm just rapidly hitting it. Take out the ocarina, take out the ocarina, take out the ocarina. Yes! Yes, it worked! Okay, now let's see if we can do anything. Because now, okay, I'm no longer on fire, standing in the water. Can I warp out of the lava? Let's find out. Yes. And there he goes, right out. So here's an idea. So I guess the concept to this is that when you're revived by a fairy, which is the case in here, there's a brief moment before the game really figures out where you are and how you should be reacting. In this case, there's a brief moment before it decides, oh, you're in the lava. We should send you back to not being in the lava. So in that brief moment, I can use any item. The ocarina just happens to be the one that allows you to do the most things. So the question now is, what if I did something like Ferora's Wind, or what if I dumped this fish into the lava? That's valid questions. So that's what we're going to do. This looks like a fair place to do it. Let's do it here. 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Fish, 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 fish. Oh, I feel like a jerk now. Oh, well. Let's go, fish. You're going to be... It's evolution. You'll just turn into a lava fish. Yep. Yeah, it worked. Oh, now I feel like a dick. And we both die. So, alright, so the verdict on this one obviously is confirmed. There wasn't any doubt really at any point, but it's a fun one. It's a fun, goofy one to do, and you can see what you can figure out. You can try, you can experiment, see if you can do that. It's just another one of those party trick sorts of glitches, which are great glitches. You gotta love the party tricks. Alright, so glitch number 2, a little bit cooler. It takes place in Kakariko Village, and apparently you can hookshot into this little area on top of the windmill that you're supposed to be able to get to. And if you have the hover boots from the Shadow Temple, and you pick up a and you pick up one of those chickens, you can leap out of this little window, fly around and over a fence that you're not supposed to be able to get over. Why would you want to do that? Because on the other side of the fence you can explore. You're not in a place that you're supposed to be, so who knows what's going to happen. All I know is I'm not supposed to be there, therefore I want to be there. And I'm sure you do too. So let's try and get there together. As friends. Alright, what are we doing for glitch number 2, everybody? Well, we're doing a really cool glitch, because last glitch was a party trick glitch, and I do those ones a lot. I like them. I think they're fun. That one's just to show your friends and goof around with. This one's more of an exploration glitch. It's not a speedrun glitch. I tend to avoid those, but it's a cool one. It's one where you get where you're not supposed to be. Online, it's called the Get Over the Wooden Barrier Behind the Windmill, which means, first of all, gotta find the windmill. Hey, there it is. Then you have to find the wooden barrier. Hey, there it is. It's that fence. So we're going to get behind it, and you're not supposed to be able to. So this is really exciting. For me, anyway. I'm the one playing. It'll be exciting when you do it yourself, if you do. What do we need? Well, you need the hover boots, which I'm wearing right now, and the hook shot or the long shot. I have the long shot. Probably works better, but it's hard to know for sure. First, we have to, quote, enter the top part of the windmill by utilizing the nearest roof. And if you didn't know this, in Kakariko Village, you can hook shot to and from roofs, and to and from various wooden things. Hookshot isn't like it is in something like Skyward Sword or Twilight Princess, where you can really only hookshot to specific things. You can use it, as you just saw, to hookshot to roofs, and then to this little stump here. Obviously not when there's a windmill. Perfect. So then you run up here. Oh, there he is. And there's a cuckoo up here. A cuckoo. And then you grab him with the A button, and then he starts screaming and yelping. Well, why do we need a cuckoo? Well, cuckoos do something really, really awesome, and that thing is that when you jump, they allow you to sort of glide down gently, and this is where this glitch comes from. Now, this is where you need to equip your hover boots. Well, this thing says we need to immediately run around the left side of the windmill. Aim yourself at sort of a bend in the wooden barrier, and just run, and that's it. And when you get as far as you can go, press B to do one of those downward slashes that Link does, and that should give you the extra little bit of distance you need to get over the barrier. So I'm gonna go for it, and we're gonna see what happens. To the left. That bend. That's the one we're talking about. And then I'm supposed to go like that, and then I'll get over the barrier. Okay, fair enough. I can do that. In 3, 2, 1. Go, Link, go, Link, go, 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 go! Am I on the other side? Yes! Hey, there it is. Very nice. Alright, what's over here? First thing that's over here, the greatest tree renderings in any game ever. And I'm not being facetious, these are my favorite by far. Banjo-Kazooie uses the same type of thing, just a flat panel. And I love it. Oh, wait, is this... Can I just... What's the... Wait. Ah, that's really creepy. Whoa! So I can go through the gate one way and not through the other way. Wow, really? Definitely, that was good. Ah, perfect. This is the, it doesn't look like you're supposed to crawl through here because it's thinner than you. But this is how you get to the graveyard. You walk, and then as soon as you get to about this point, it just starts loading the next area, which is feasibly over here, but obviously... There ain't no graveyard over here. Man, I love these clouds. Oh, I love N64 graphics. There's the bottom of your play world. Big square thing. Makes it feel more like a computer. Like you're in a computer. And this is why you don't do it before you play the game, because you'll break your immersion. Hey, look, wait, look down there. It's the well. That's a deep well. So if walking through here would normally take me to the... Oops. I fell through the ground, and do I end up? I end up at the graveyard. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so normally at that corner there... There's a corner there, and a corner there. I can actually point to it with this. This corner here, and these stupid thumbsticks. And that corner there. Normally, that's where it starts taking you to the graveyard. But, as you can see, I'm already past it. So there is a height limit to how high the triggering thing works. But is there a distance limit? If I jump down here, will it take me to the graveyard, or will I simply fall into the abyss? It's time to find out. Let's put on some cool clothes. Red. No, blue. Blue's good. Alright, in 3, 2, 1. What's going on? Yeet. That was creepy. Did you hear the Kakariko music start playing? Ooh, that was creepy. Alright, that's probably all the moderately interesting stuff we can pull out of this one. Goodbye! Oh, what's this? That's creepy. Do you hear that music? That's weird. Alright, so at the end of the day, we got another confirmation for you. Actually, slightly more interesting than it might seem at first, just because there are a couple of cool places you can jump off and see how the game works. It's more of a party trick one, though. There's definitely not a lot to the depth of the exploration in it. But you can show your friends. You can have a good time. It's not too difficult. It'll take a couple of tries. It's harder than the first glitch, but you're doing A-okay if you can get it down. Alright, that's it for another episode of Eggbusters. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate all the wonderful things you say. I love you. You love my videos. I hope. And if you don't, if you have a game you want to recommend or a specific glitch you want to recommend, comments is the place to do that. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for all the things you do. Anything else? Oh, right. So you can, instead of, if you don't want to comment, if you don't have a YouTube account, you can tweet me. Or you can find me on NintendoEverything.com, because that's the website I'm doing these with. And over there you can find all the reviews and articles I write and the podcasts we do if you care about any of that. If you don't, that's fine. You can just find any way to contact me that you can think of. It's A-okay with me. Hey, Navi. What's up? Have you ever played the Nocturne of Shadow? I literally played that 10 seconds ago.